5 things for a peaceful life. Give, but don't expect. Listen, don't judge. Love, don't depend. Enjoy, but don't attach. And accept, but don't settle. Falling in love is beautiful, but don't rush. You know what it actually means to fall? It means to just fall, and you don't expect. So wait for someone who can love you differently. Someone who can see the fire in your soul, the child in your laugh, and the ocean in your heart. Be patient and wait for that person. Good day. Hi, good morning. It is 5 a.m. Thursday, August 29th, 2024. What is the message today? You know what is the stress? The stress is a gap between your expectation and the reality. And the more you expect, the more the gap. So learn to expect less and accept more. You have a happier life. Have a good day.
It's 5 a.m. Friday, August 30th, 2024. And this is something that you need to hear before you start your day. The things that you love are the most beautiful things in this world. Why are we always trying to please others? Why do we have to change ourselves just to fit in? There's no standard for beauty. What you like, what you love, how you look, or what you do are the most beautiful things in this life. So just do what you love. Wear the clothes that you find pretty. Use the makeup that makes you feel confident. As long as it doesn't go against your conscience or your moral principles, everything, every moment, and every emotion will be beautiful.
Hi, good morning. Today is the last day of August 2024. And what is the message today? You know, you have to do what you don't want to do in order to get what you truly want. Think about that. You don't want to practice English every day, but you do want to be fluent in English. You don't want to go to the gym or do sports, but you do want to have good health and a good shape. You don't want to eat a balanced diet, but you do want to be healthy. You don't want to read books every day, but you do want to be knowledgeable. So take a moment today to list down the things that you don't want, because those are something that you truly need. I hope you a beautiful weekend. Good day. Hi. It's the first day of September 2024. And if you ever feel your life is boring, this message is for you. You know, if you get to wake up in the morning and you're still breathing, and you haven't received any messages from your family members telling you that there was something bad happened, you are lucky. If you get to live in a safe country where there's no wars, and you get to think about what to eat for breakfast, what to wear today, or where to go after work, or what to do this weekend, you are fortunate. If you have a place to go back after a long day, and you have a comfy bed to lie on, and you have clean and fresh water to drink or to shower with, your life is not boring. You're actually lucky. You're so much luckier than so many people in this world, because they would pay anything to get what you think is boring. You know, some even will get killed to experience the comfort that you take for granted. So take a deep breath and be grateful for what you have, because you have a wonderful life. Have a good day and a good month ahead.
Today is the first Monday of September 2024, and if you're facing tough times in your life, this video is meant to find you. I want you to imagine yourself like a tree growing by a river. As you grow, you face strong winds and heavy rains that test your strength. Just like a tree's roots dig deep to stay steady, you build your own strength by overcoming challenges and difficulties in life. And when a storm actually hits, the trees with the shallow roots might get knocked down, but you, with the strong roots, the strong foundation, are able to bend with the wind and stay upright. So this story shows that facing tough times in your life is actually an opportunity for you to learn and grow, to be prepared and to be more resilient to handle any future challenges that come your way. You got this, my friend. I hope you have a beautiful day and a beautiful week ahead.
Hi, good morning. It is 5 a.m. Tuesday, September 3rd, 2024. And these are 4 things that you should stop doing today. Number 1, stop putting yourself down. You're way better than that. Number 2, stop living in the past. There's nothing there for you. The past is gone. The future isn't here yet. What you have is this moment. Number 3, stop trying to please everyone. That's impossible. You're guaranteed to fail. And number 4, stop taking anything for granted. You know, you only appreciate something when it's no longer with you. Have a good day. Hi, good morning. It is 5:30 a.m. Wednesday, September 4th, 2024. And what is the message today? You know, when you get to a certain age of life, you realize that less is actually more. Less talking is more deep understanding. Less gatherings is more inner peace. Less expectations is more fulfillment. Less material possessions is more gratitude and appreciation. Less is more. Have a good day. Hey, restart, reset, and refocus as many times as you need. Don't feel ashamed of that. This is your life and you gotta be responsible for that. Don't pay too much attention to the noise outside. Focus on building your inner peace. That is more important. You gotta do what's best for you. Remember that. Have a good day. Hi, good morning. It is 5 a.m. September 6th, 2024. What is the message today? You know, the fastest way to kill something special is to compare it to something else. Your past mistakes are here to guide you, not to define you. A negative mind will never create a positive life. Comparison is a theft of joy. Remember that everyone's journey is different and yours is unique. So trust in yours and have patience in it. Have a good day. Morning. What's the message today? Sometimes you have to learn how to give up on people. Not because you don't care, but because they don't. All you can do is give it your best, and if your best isn't enough, let them go. Because you cannot just be there and waste your time on the people who don't appreciate all your effort. I hope you have a beautiful day.
Hi, good morning.
Beautiful Sunday, September 8th, 2024. And what is the message today? Do it or don't. Don't try. You know, if you have any plan in your mind or if you always wanted to do something, you gotta take the first step. The first step is always the hardest. But you know, if you can take it and if you can overcome the first hardest part, your life will be easier. If you choose to procrastinate, you choose to do easy things first, your life will definitely get harder. So train yourself so that I will try or I will do it tomorrow or that's impossible for me aren't in your vocabulary. You do it. You either get what you always wanted or you learn the lesson and you have the experience, period. Enjoy your weekend. Hi, good morning. Today is the last day of March 2025. 3 months have already left. What have you done for 2025? I hate to do this, but what I am about to say might hurt you. And it could change your life. So if you don't want to get hurt, you can swipe. I got a story today. If you put a frog into the boiling water, it will jump out immediately. But if you put it into the cool water and heat it up slowly, it will stay there. It won't notice until it's too late. That is how laziness works. It feels comfortable. Putting things off feels comfortable. Ignoring problems feels comfortable. Sitting on bed or watching Netflix or hitting that snooze button, it all feels comfortable because you won't see any immediate danger. You just stay there. Nothing bad happens. But little by little, the water gets hotter. And before you even see it, you are stuck. So how do you escape? Find a purpose in what you do. Set a goal and break them into smaller steps. Stick to them no matter what. If you can't do the full job, do half. But if half feels too much pressure, do it for 5 minutes. At least show up for yourself. That is how you jump out of the boiling water. What's your goal for 2025? Let's rewrite it and suck it up. I hope you have a beautiful day.
Hi, good morning. It is 5 a.m. Saturday, August 5th, 2025. And what's the message today? People think routines are boring, but actually, they set you free. With a routine, you don't waste your time thinking about what to do next. You just do it. No stress, no last-minute panic. Just focus and freedom. So, is routine boring? Or is it a key to a better life? I hope you have a great day.
Someone once asked me, what's the difference between like and love? Think about this. If you like the flowers, you pluck them. But if you love the flowers, you water them. That is the difference. Hi, good morning. It is 5:30 a.m., Thursday, September 12, 2024. And what is the message today? A candle loses nothing by lighting another candle. Life is hard enough. Don't hesitate to love the people around you. A life that worth living is a life that creates value not only for yourself, but also for others. Have a good day. Hi, good morning. Today is Friday, September 13, 2024. And what is the message today? If you don't know what to pursue right now in your life, pursue yourself. Focus on becoming the best, the healthiest, the happiest, the most healed, the most present, and the most confident version of yourself. And don't worry, the right path will reveal itself as you grow. Remember that. Have a good day. Hi, good morning. It is 5:30 a.m. Saturday, September 14th, 2024. And I just want to let you know that you are not overwhelmed or incompetent. You're just a bit unorganized. So wake up early, make a to-do list, set your deadlines, and stick to your schedule with no excuse. You can do it. Enjoy your weekend. Someone once asked me, what's the difference between the right person and the wrong person? You know, the wrong person will find you in peace and leave you in pieces. But the right person will find you in pieces and lead you to peace. That is the only difference. Hi, it is around 6 a.m. in the morning, Monday, September 16th, 2024. And today marks 200 days of my The 5 a.m. message campaign. And what is the message for this special day? If you let others' opinions of you dictate what you should or should not do, watch until the end, because I'll show you why it doesn't matter. Look at this one. See, a lot of people here in the park, and I'm talking to my phone right now, talking to you right now. See, they're so busy doing their own things. They're so busy focusing on their own world. They have no time for you. So why should their opinions of you matter that much? You gotta live for you, guys. At the end of the day, you are the one who is responsible for your life. They got nothing to do with that, right? Just like you, if you're new watching my video today, you may talk about me, but you forget about me after a day or two. So as long as it makes you happy, and as long as that's the right thing to do, just do it. I hope you have a beautiful day and a beautiful week ahead. Don't forget to chase real dopamine.
Sun, waves, ride, sweats, read, beach, walk, camp, hard work, swim, artwork, kindness, chump, pet, nature, music, journal.
Do real work. You can never get to your full potential if fake dopamine is always around. Hi, good morning. You want some motivation today? One tree can make 1,000 matches, but only one match can burn 1,000 trees. So don't ever let one negative thought ruin all your positive day. Control your thought, control your mind, and you can win your life. Have a good day.
Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome aboard the Love Airlines Flight 521 from my heart to yours. This is your captain speaking. Please make sure your seatbelt is fastened, because the way to love is always a little bit bumpy. Always keep your phones turned off, as emotions from artificial world isn't real. Our flight is going to take off shortly. Please remain optimistic to life. Happiness is about to come. Enjoy your flight. Thank you.
Overthinking again? Listen up. You have no past or no future. All you have is here and now. Right here, right now. You know, the past is just a collection of the memories. And it's gone. You can't change it. The future It's the anxiety and the worries that you create yourself. It's not here yet. So why worry about what you can't change and what isn't here yet? Focus on the here and now. Listen to the birds singing, the wind blowing, and the people talking around you. And you naturally find yourself back here and now. Good day.
Don't beg. Don't chase. Don't be needy. Relax. Because when you relax, it will come to you naturally.
Hi, good morning. Today is Sunday, September 22nd, 2024. What is the message today? You know, with the right person, you'll not only fall in love with them, but you will fall in love with yourself too. You'll stop doubting, you stop questioning your worth, and you start to believe in yourself. You will finally realize that you have always been more than enough. Enjoy your weekend. You know what? The most important thing to me right now is to continue to grow. Continue to outdo myself, to become the best version of myself that I can be. And be in competition with no one except for me. That's it. Hi, good morning. Today is Tuesday, September 24th, 2024. And what is the message today? Everyone wants great results, but not everyone wants to stay focused. You know, the gap between your current life and your dream life is called focus. Pay 100% of your full attention doing one thing, rather than separating 20% doing 5 things. You got this. Have a good day.
What or who matters in our life? It's not what we have in our life, but who we have in our life truly matters. When we look back on our time on this earth, it won't be the material wealth or the professional success that we cherish. Instead, it will be the moments of connection, love, and shared experiences with those who made your life worth living. So take the time to appreciate the relationships around you. I hope you have a beautiful day.